Welcome. Veronica was released in 2017 and was directed by Paco Plaza. It stars Sandra Escacena and is about a 15-year-old girl who uses a Ouija board to try to communicate to her deceased father, but little does she know that she unlocks an evil into the real world. So you guys may know Paco Plaza from directing the movie Wreck, which is one of my favorite horror movies of all time, which, hint hint, that's going to be my review for next Friday. But I decided to watch this one because I've heard a lot of good things about it, and it's on Netflix, so it was easy, didn't have to pay for it. And it was pretty good. It's not as good as Wreck, but I think it's a pretty well-made movie, and I haven't seen a lot of Paco Plaza's work besides really the Wreck series and this movie, but I might have to if his movies are ending up like this because, man, is he a good director. Okay, so in terms of pros with Veronica, the acting, oh my god, our main role of Veronica, Sandra Escacena, she is amazing as this 15-year-old girl. Her performance is absolutely fantastic, and I couldn't take my eyes off the screen. She does such a great job with the role. She makes it really believable. There's never a moment where it's like, oh, that line could have been better, or, oh, her acting right here doesn't really make sense. Everything made sense. They clearly portrayed her character, so every single decision that she made throughout the movie, I was with her and I believed everything that she was doing. Because sometimes you have a main character and you're like, oh, why would you make that decision? That's stupid. With her, she was always trying to do what was best for her family. And of course, you know, in horror movies, you'll always have, oh, but then this shouldn't happen, but then you don't have a movie. But in this movie, I think almost every decision, if not every decision, is amazing by her. She is just amazing. The best part of this movie, hands down. In terms of other pros that I have with this movie, its main theme of kind of guilt, grief, all of that, fantastic. There's a mom character in this movie who you could kind of tell that she's been affected by the loss of her husband, and how Veronica basically has to take care of the children when she is working. And just watching her character try to... I'm like losing my words here because it's so good. Watching her character trying to go through this, both of them, is... oh my god, it's just something you have to watch. It's acting, it's writing, such great strengths of this movie. In terms of cons, where I really... the one thing that I really did not like with this movie, and it drives it down a lot for me, unfortunately, is the CGI. A lot of the scares depend on CGI in this movie, and it doesn't look that great, and you could tell a lot of the times that it's fake. There's a specific moment where Veronica is looking at a mattress and a hand comes out. The effects are not good for that, but I will say there are some genuinely terrifying sequences in this movie when they aren't relying too heavily on CGI, when they could have an actor come in and not just CGI something. Those parts were definitely scary, but whenever they try to CGI, it wasn't that good. The last con I have with this movie is the music. The music choices in this movie were not that good. They tried to go for a really like big rock and roll kind of sound, and it just didn't really fit the tone that they were trying to set with the movie. Overall, I'm going to give this movie a 7.5 out of 10. And I would recommend it if you're looking for a nice Spanish flick to watch. It was good. Definitely watch Wreck though. I'm going to come out with a review next week for it, but Veronica, you should watch it. It is good. The acting's phenomenal. I suggest it. So thank you everyone for watching, and be on the lookout for the next video, which will be kind of like an I'm sorry for the podcast not being posted. I'll give you a hint that it's something to do with Pokemon, so be on the lookout for that. But let's flash forward to the next review.